Hey guys, today I want to speak to you all about history of presenting illness. And the history of presenting illness section of the note will describe a document, the story of why the patient came to the emergency department. It is told from the patient's perspective, and it is there to seek the detailed but concise explanation of why the patient is needing medical treatment, along with summarizing any pertinent medical history. While any information is pertinent to the current condition, it can be included. There are specific types of information called elements that physicians look for. So what we can see over here is going to be the history of presenting illness is essentially why the patient came to the emergency department. What's the patient's perspective? And it's also essentially there to give detailed explanation of kind of the explanation why the patient came, why is he kind of seeking medical treatment, along with like summarizing any of the patient's needs. Okay, and then let's come over here. So let's look at the history of presenting illness. We have this by a mnemonic called Cole card. So C as in context, O as in onset, L as in location, D as in duration, C as in character, A as in associated symptoms, R as in relieving and aggravating factors, S as in severity. The A and R can be also alleviating and aggravating factors, or it can be related symptoms. Okay, now let's come into context. So what's going on when the patient started experiencing the symptoms, such as were they working or moving the lawn, and then onset. When the patient experienced symptoms or sign symptoms, when did the symptoms start? And then over here is going to be a place on the body, location, radiation, the signs and symptoms, whether it's on the chest, and where was it? Yes. So over here is going to be the context. What was going on when the patient symptoms started these symptoms, such as the fact that they were at work, were they mowing the lawn, and then over here is the pain happening during exercise? Is it happening during rest? Is it happening after eating? And did it start doing a specific event? Were they like, for example, exercising, or were they or injury? Did they go car crash? Does it occur in a particular environment, like at home, outdoors, or what's the issue? Onset. When the patient experiences signs and symptoms, when did the patient's when symptoms start? Did they start 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, 2 hours ago? Location radiation, place on the body where the patient experiences signs and symptoms. So, for example, the left chest, abdominal, lower abdominal pain. The radiation refers to whether or not the pain or symptoms move anywhere regularly. The next is going to be severity. This is going to be how bad the patient's problem is. So therefore, 7 out of 10, severe, less severe than previous episodes, or worst pain ever. We can see related signs and symptoms. We can see any problems in addition to chief complaint. The patient complains or denies. The patient complains of chest pain, shortness of breath, and nausea. Alleviating aggravating factors. So things the patient has done to try to alleviate signs and symptoms. Also things that make the symptoms better or worse. Character distinguishes the characteristics of the chief complaint, signs and symptoms, and usually is adjective. For example, thrombing, shooting, pounding, or crushing. Duration, the length of time the patient signs and symptoms exist. So intermittent chest pain for 2 hours, duration for 2 hours. Episodic chest pain that lasts 2 minutes each, duration of 2 minutes. Note that this is not the point in time the symptoms started, but during when during the day that they were present. For example, the pain was continuous or may come and go. Is it intermittent or does it come and go? Okay. So this is going to be history presenting illness. It's essentially the why. You want to know the patient's perspective. It gives us a detail, but we have to keep it concise of why the patient needs medical treatment. And it summarizes the medical history while giving any pertinent to the current condition. That's key. It's current. It's not past medical history. It's current condition. We can use cold cards, context, onset, location, duration, characteristics, associated or alleviate aggravating factors, related or relieving aggravating factors, duration, and context, what was going on, onset, how long it, when did it start, location, radiation, does it go anywhere, severity, give us a number, related signs and symptoms, okay, you can also have that, aggravating or relieving, if what makes it better, rating must work, how, what's the character, sharp, thrombing, dull, pounding, crushing, how is it, the pain, and duration, does it occur intermittently, does it occur continuously, can you tell us about it? So that's a great way to have your past medical history, and it'll help you to improve your history taking skills. Hopefully you found this very useful. Hope to see you guys next time.